Vincent's office right now. The police are no doubt searching it and probably invading their privacy as we speak.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck, Mr. Haller.
Well, did you get a case?
I just got a lot of them, including Trevor, Elliot.
What?
I need to meet with the clients, get their sign-offs. I might be back, Mona. I might actually be back.
What did I tell you about positive visualization? You wake up, not a single client. Now you are wrecking a guy like Trevor Elliot in a murder truck.
It decides to keep me trapped.
Positive thinking, Mickey. Positive thinking.
Floor is closed, folks. Oh, we have business on this floor. Not today, you don't. Talk to the judge. To see some ID.
You know, you don't help yourselves being dicky-doos. Just saying.
Help you?
Ricky Haller, attorney, taking over Mr. Vincent's practice.
You're gonna need to come back tomorrow. This is a crime scene. This area is sealed off.
The crime scene was a parking garage, actually. Not this office. There are client files here I need to access and apparently safeguard.
Did you say your name was?
Mickey Haller, this is Lorna Crane. She works with me.
Well, Mickey Haller and Lorna Crane. I need you to both leave. Now.
Dicky-doos, I'm telling you.
What was that?
Oh, that wasn't meant for you. But if you heard me, you heard me.
You're contaminating a crime scene. You can't be here.
This order will confirm I've been appointed by the presiding judge of the Superior Court as replacement counsel to Jerry Vincent's clients. That means his cases are now my cases, and you have no right to be in here looking through files. That's attorney-client privilege.
Mr. Vincent's been murdered. The motive could be one of these files.
Even if that were the case,
Counsel.
just read the order, detective. Your crime scene is out in the garage, and no judge in LA would extend it to this office and these files.
You say this gives you all of Mr. Vincent's cases.
That's right.
I guess that puts you on our list.
Come again.
Our suspect list. He's dead. And you get the whole business. That's motive. Ask me. Care to tell us where you were last night between 8 and midnight?
You got me, detective. You got me. I killed Jerry. Case closed. Case closed, everybody! Clearly you've done this before. Now, are you gonna get out of here? Or do I need to call the judge?
Guys,
Nice to meet you, too.
Bye.
let's go. Leave everything.
What?
You know, sometimes I think they must teach it in the academy how to piss people off. When you think of all the bad blood in this town between the people and the police, one would think how not to piss people off would be part of the curriculum.
How would you feel about me hiring Cisco?
Huh? Mickey,
He's a good investigator, probably one of the best I've ever worked with.
working with your ex-wife is one thing. Hiring your ex-wife's boyfriend is pushing it even for you.
If Trevor Elliot decides to keep me, I'm gonna need to move fast with an investigator I can trust. Cisco. Mickey Haller? Yes, 2 p.m. I think 2 p.m. today? Yes, sir. I'll be there. Thank you.
Who's that?
It's Judge Cantor's clerk. Jerry has a trial today.
What?
Yep.
Are you gonna eat your sandwich?
No, Lorna, you can have it.
Thank you. Run!
Hey, coming for Jerry Vincent.
Oh, I heard. Sorry. What's the name?
Haller? Mickey Haller?
Your client's name?
Right. It's, lad's first name, Izzy. I think it's a theft.
That would be Mark Daniels, who I'm covering for, so that's actually mine. Grand theft, by the by.
Obviously, I'm gonna need a continuance.
Obviously, I'm not gonna give it to you.
What?
I got out-of-town witnesses. I'd rather they be pissed off at the judge or you than me, especially if I want to get them back.
LA 292-587, People versus Izzy Lex.
And we're on. Sarah Shepard for the people, judge, ready for trial.
Mickey Holler for the defendant, Your Honor. I'll be with you in 1 second. May I approach? Your Honor, Mr. Vincent unexpectedly passed yesterday. I'm filling in.
My sincere condolences. When will you be ready?
Well,
Don't be greedy. It's a bench trial with 2 witnesses.
Out-of-town witnesses, well, I'm at risk of losing with the continuance.
How's tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Look in the file. If you feel like you can't be ready, let me know. Step back. This case is continued until tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Wait, what?
Sir?
Your Honor, we flew down here from San Francisco for this. This is simply not fair.
I'm afraid we have an emergency.
What about the victims? We had an emergency. My wife was attacked, for God's sake. She had her necklace violently snatched off her person.
And the court is sympathetic, but it's unavoidable. This case is pushed over until tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Victims have no rights in this process. Excuse me.
That's what she stole?
At least your client has taste.
Mickey Holler, I'm your attorney.
Where's Jerry?
Let me go someplace where we can talk.
He was such a nice man. He wasn't even charging me. At least not yet. Why would somebody kill him?
I don't know. The police are still gathering evidence.
What kind of world is this?
I gotta be ready on your case by tomorrow, so anything you can tell me
I did
about...
not attack her. I snatched the necklace and ran. I did not attack her.
Okay? Is there a reason Jared didn't try to plead this?
Because they wanted 2 years. And Jerry said it was excessive. He thought with the trial I could at least impress the judge with my extenuating circumstances.
With Jar?
I'm a good person who had a drug problem. It wasn't me who stole that necklace so much as somebody I don't even recognize, somebody who's gone. I went through rehab. I'm in recovery.
I believe. I don't know if that other person's ever really gone. Mine was Oxy. You?
Same, basically. Heroin. Which I switched to. I couldn't afford the Oxy anymore.
So Jerry planned to put you up there.
Uh-huh. And introduce my good personhood status and evidence.
The trial is tomorrow, you say?
Bench trial, 2 witnesses. I think I'm good.
Mickey!
Call Marvin Biddleman, though, and tell him I need a favor. He's pushing 80. You might have to remind him he owes me a favor. You got anything on Trevor, Elliot?
Jerry took a retainer of $625,000, most of which seems to be gone. He's due another $450 a trial, non-refundable.
Wow.
I know, it's like a year's worth of DUIs. It's a franchise case.
Who's the judge?
James P. Stanton. He's an ex-defense attorney, so that's good. Are you almost there, by the way? Because your appointment's at 3.
I'm pulling up. Listen, do we know for sure Elliot hasn't already hired another lawyer?
Don't tell me about any other lawyer. Just go.
All right. Your name?
Holler.
Mickey Holler.
Nice car, man.
Thanks.
Mr. Holler?
Go right up. He's waiting for you. Sure you don't need anything? Water or...
I'm fine, thank you. Mr. Elliot's in his office?
his office? No.
My internet, my rules. Introducing My Home from Verizon. Choose what goes into your internet plan and always know what you pay. The price is the price, guaranteed. Plans start at $35 a month. Only on Verizon.
Mr. Elliot? Mickey Holler, how you doing? Mr. Elliot?
Stand trial for murder next week. My attorney's just been shot dead. You can probably imagine how I might be doing. Do they know anything? Any suspects?
Not to my knowledge, no. I'm told they want to interview all of his clients. Obviously, I would not advise that you talk to them while this other matter is pending.
What, are they gonna charge me with killing Jerry too? Why not? It's open fucking season. So who are you? How come I've never heard of you?
Never heard of me because I make it a practice not to be heard of. Celebrity lawyers bring too much attention to their clients. I don't operate that way. Now, as my case manager explained, Jared transferred his practice to me. If you look at the contract of representation you signed with him, you'll see it allowed Jared to discuss your case with me.
Did he? Discuss me?
Now, the point I'm making, Jared trusted me.
Doesn't mean I have to.
No, it does not.
Mickey, is it?
That's right.
You play any basketball, Mickey?
A little bit.
I don't. Not really. I love to watch, though. But it always drove me crazy seeing great players struggle with free throws. It's the one thing you can control. Every shot, exactly the same. Take your time. Line it up. And yet, time and chance happen to them all. I don't need to be an asshole. Or maybe I do. We were set to go to trial next week. I have been waiting 5 months to clear my name.
I understand.
Do you? You understand what it's like for an innocent man to have to wait and wait to have his day in court, to have to read all the lies and the bullshit in the media, to have to wear a fucking ankle bracelet 24/7. You understand all of that?
I've dealt with many clients wrongly accused before.
Do not handle me.
Okay. I'll go right to the punchline then. Jerry Vincent was an excellent attorney. I'm better.
So you say.
So I would say Jerry.
Maybe. If he were here, which he is not.
I understand.
I asked you not to handle me. Before I so much as consider you, I need to know you'd be ready to go next week, because I am not pushing this. Not for another week, not for another fucking day.
Could be ready next week.
You're up to speed on the case.
I will be if I don't think I'm properly prepared. I'll tell you, but I'm confident you won't have to delay the trial.
You're confident you have to tell me that to get this job.
All right?
I need to think about this.
It's a good idea. Have me checked out. Take your time. Not too much. The longer you wait, the greater the chance the judge will find it necessary to push the trial back. If you go with me, I'll make sure that won't happen.
Your sales skills are admirable, I gave you that.
Criminal defense is what I do, Mr. Elliot. I do it very well. You have my numbers.
I've lost everything, you understand that, Mickey? My life, my reputation, worst of all, my wife, who I very much did love.
I get it.
You get nothing. Not yet. You think you just hit the lottery, but I'm telling you, not yet.
Next week? Mickey, that is impossible.
Well, it was a deal breaker, I could tell. First things first, let's land them, and maybe I can talk him into a continuance.
Oh, that has to go.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, whatever. Listen, I'm gonna need a driver. I need this time to be going over files. I was thinking maybe Quintero. Is he around?
Still doing time in corporate, last I heard.
Well, what about Stevie?
Oh, Stevie's a terrible driver. Nobody's getting in the car with Stevie again.
All right. Well, just put the word out, will you? Pulling in. See you in a second.
the shit out of me, Cisco.
What the hell are you even doing here, man?
Order said you wanted to hire me.
Not for this, Cisco, to work on the Trevor Elliot case. The police will handle who killed Jerry Vincent. Keep giving you a heart attack, man.
You could have given me one. Sorry. Trevor Elliot, huh? It's a big get.
Yeah, if I can. I haven't nailed down the gig. I need to be able to tell him something good, Cisco, something to make him want to hire me. Have you seen the file?
Some. 2 dead people. He was at the scene. Not exactly stellar.
Well, I got out for stellar somehow.
Maybe Maggie can give us inside baseball on the state's case.
Oh, shit, Maggie.
Damn it. You can go, Mom. I'll be fine till he gets here.
I'm not going.
I think I'm okay to be by myself for a half hour. The world hasn't gotten that dangerous.
It's not happening.
It's just, I'm hoping to have a nice time tonight. My chances are better if Dad's in a good mood, and the chances of that are better if you don't reprimand anyone for being 15 minutes late.
There he is.
I'm sorry.
Really? Bye, Dad.
Sorry. Sorry, Max. Oh, you look good. Sorry.
You gave me your word, Mickey, 6 p.m. You really want to get back to joint custody, step 1?
Maggie, I'm here now. I will deal with you and me later. All right?
I'll pick you up in the morning, honey.
Okay.
Love you.
So you too.
Hey. You're gonna treat me like shit. At least have the decency to not look so amazing while you're doing it.
Uh-uh.
Ready? Grab the bag?
Yeah.
You had a sense what was coming, Jerry.
I don't know.
Well, he files a motion 10 days ago. Transfer his practice in case of his death.
Look, let's just focus on Elliot for now, okay?
He's not really serious about trying this case next week, is he?
Technically, it's 9 days. Okay, I said the same thing, but cases like this don't come around very often. And Mickey needs this. He needs something.
He's okay with it, you know? Take you haven't told him.
I just haven't found the right moment.
So, you didn't actually go in the water?
No. You know that nightmare I have? That's not so much of me almost drowning. It's a view of leaving you behind. That's the part that always gets me.
God.
What?
You had an accident. You're not the first surfer it's happened to, and I'm not the first kid to have something bad happen to a parent.
Oh, you're tough. You are tough. Igualita tu mamá. Don't get quite as tough as her, okay?
Try not to.
Okay.
She's worried about you.
She said that?
She thinks it might be some midlife thing on top of pills. Is it?
Huh. Maybe a little.
What do you mean?
Oh, mija. 2 failed marriages, lost a law practice, 6 months in rehab.
Hit the jackpot with your daughter. I mean, come on.
Hey.
You know, when I look back, I always wanted to be a defense lawyer. Ever since I was a kid, watching my dad. The stuff they teach from law school. How the system's supposed to work. You get out there and it's all just money. Everybody's working an angle. Everybody lies. After a while, you start wondering if you're doing any good at all.
You know Mom never feels that way, right? She just puts bad people away.
Your mom's a true believer. That's what makes her so great at what she does.
But you're not.
I was. I think I still am. Look, I believe that in our system, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. You know, and when the state points the finger at you, well, you got. Now what? better be good, detective.
It's important. We really gotta see Jerry Vincent's files. I realize you have attorney-client privilege. The DA's office says you probably have the right to shut us down.
Seriously, any other good.
I really need you to see what we're up against. It's a kill shot to the head. Very clean. Whoever pulled the trigger picked up shell casings. Someone targeted Jerry Vincent, and they didn't take his wallet or his cash. They took his bag with his laptop. And the question is, what was on there? What did he know that got him killed? Because the answer is any place that's probably in his files.
I wish I could help you, detective. Really.
I'm asking you to help yourself. You're at risk, counselor. You could be next.
Jerry involved with wise guys or cartel guys?
No, I doubt it. He was pretty straight ahead. Ex-prosecutor.
Maybe it was someone he put in prison.
1 second. Yeah, I thought about that. Let's comb through the files, look for any hint of threats. Clients, ex-clients, everybody, all right?
Come on in.
In the meantime, Trevor Elliot agreed to give us access to his house in Mallard where the murders happened. I think it's important we get a true picture, so I'll show you the address. Let's meet there around noon.
This means we have the case.
Yeah, the more we learn, the better our chances.
Where are you right now?
Heading into trial.
All right.
Well, Mickey!
Thanks for coming, Marvin. I really appreciate this.
Why wouldn't I come? When the greatest person I ever met asks for my help, I give my help.
How's Ellen?
Oh, she's absolutely fantastic is how she is. And she sends her love.
I'll send my love to her. All right, thanks.
587, People versus Izzy Lex.
Mickey Holler, Judge asks that we approach.
Please tell me you're ready.
Almost, Judge.
Mr. Holler.
Actually, Judge, at the risk of further antagonizing Mr. Holt, maybe we could call him up for the sidebar?
Excuse me. What's going on?
A bit unorthodox, but all in the best interest of both judicial economy and justice, I believe. Take 30 seconds.
Mr. Holt, could you approach the bench, please?
How you doing? All right, I'll make this quick. Now, my client is charged with grand theft, which under Section 487 of the Penal Code means the value of the stolen object exceeds $950. Your Honor, that necklace is worth what? 400 tops?
What?
Yeah, I've taken more than a few payments in diamonds and gold, developed a pretty good eye. But to be sure, Judge, I also brought with me an expert on the matter, a man over there is Marvin Beetleman, a jeweler. He could give us a pretty quick appraisal. I realize the district attorney might want to get one of her own. I'm guessing your wife doesn't know it's a knockoff. I, of course, don't want to upset her.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I am not. I am not.
Hold on. Even if it is a knockoff, the defendant thought she was stealing the real thing.
You have a witness to testify as to her state of mind?
Did you not have the necklace appraised?
We have the appraisal from his insurance company.
Which might open up a whole new can of fraud. I could be wrong, of course.
Miss Shepard, any thoughts on how you might like to play this?
Completely dismissed? I get to just go.
Well, unless the DA decides to prosecute the Holts and you get called as a witness against them, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh my God.
You didn't even have to get up there and testify as to what a nice person you are.
I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Holler. I will pay you one day, I promise.
You pay me now.
I'm broke. I don't have a nickel to my name.
You have a driver's license?
Excuse me? What do you mean you hired her?
Well, I told you I needed a driver. She can drive.
I'm actually a good driver.
She's actually a good driver, Lorna.
And it wouldn't kill you to work from an office.
No, too much structure. I gotta work while I'm in the movement.
Mickey, didn't you say this girl was an addict?
Former. Yeah, home might judge. Turn right here. So I'm almost there. I'll call you back.
Mickey, no. Maggie.
Hi, Lorna. Nice to see you.
Thank you, and likewise.
Is there something I can help
happy with?
We both care for him, Lorna. And I mean, I'm happy for all this positive turn of events for Mickey. But taking over a high-profile murder for a lawyer who was just gunned down for God knows what reason, do we really think this is a good idea?
The wolf is at the door, Maggie. I have been holding his practice together with string and glue.
His life is bigger than just his law career. He needs to get back on his feet first. His daughter needs him back on his feet.
I know. And this here could be the thing that gets him there. For the first time in a year, he's alive again. And you know Mickey. The only thing he likes more than a fight is a fight with one hand tied behind his back.
About 15 minutes.
Sounds good.
Welcome to the jungle.
Remind me, we're never bringing the jury here. I hate this guy every day.
Wife, you're in the bed. Boyfriend, there on the floor. Police think that Elliot stood at the door, maybe watching them fuck, fornicate, for a while before he came in and shot him.
The weapon was never found.
Probably out there in the ocean. I don't know, Mick, you good, but this good. They can place Elliot here. Motive all over. Positive gunshot residue. He's giving you his story. Hey, listen. Something else.
What?
I know you're okay with me seeing Lorna and shit. At least you say you're okay with it. Lorna's been meaning to tell you when the time is right, but somehow suspect the time might never be right for her, so I'm just gonna say it. Me and Lorna, we're gonna get married.
Huh?
What do you mean, what is Is it okay with you?
I'm not part of the equation, Cisco.
But I want to know, is it okay with you?
You love her.
With all my heart.
And it's all right with me. I'm gonna tell you, Cisco. She's one of the foremost important people in my life. Should you ever hurt her?
Of course I would never hurt her. It's the greatest thing ever. Who's the fourth?
What?
You said 4 people. Haley, Maggie, Lorna. Who's the fourth?
Mickey Holder? Yes, yes, I'll be there. Trevor, Elliot, I summoned.
Checked out well. High-performing trial lawyer, much better than Jerry, according to most. Until he went off the deep end and became a drug addict.
Not an addict now.
Listen, Mickey, the thing about this case, I need to win it in court and I need to win in the court of public opinion. The world is quick to cancel these days. Just take a look at my Twitter feed. I need a lawyer who can give me my freedom back and my name back. Are you that lawyer?
No. No, all I can do is get you a not guilty. Can't deliver you a finding of innocent. The courts don't work that way. Not guilty, best I can do.
And you can get that? For sure.
Depends on what I have to work with.
I didn't kill her.
I didn't ask you that.
But I need you to know, I didn't.
Here's the deal, Trevor. I can win almost any case as long as I know what I'm dealing with. Right now, I don't. So you lie to me. I don't want your case, however much I might need it.
Okay. Okay. I was about as far from cool as you could get in high school. Girls there wouldn't give me the time of day, but I could always talk to Zelda. Real life sucked. But video games, it mattered. Then I met Laura. She was different. She was beautiful. She was brilliant. And she loved me. We just out of grad school. The game industry was exploding, but the problem that nobody could get around was the Uncanny Valley.
Uncanny what?
If you're trying to make something human-like, the human brain will reject it unless it's almost perfect. You know, video game characters were close to real, but not close enough, especially in the eyes. The eyes always get in the way. But the closer the characters resemble us, the more connection we feel, the more we want to play. That's the Uncanny Valley. And I was the one who crossed it. Working out of my garage. One script. Maybe 100 lines of code. Changed everything.
The girl in the game.
Not turn up. That was our first big hit. So put us on the map. And yes, I modeled the character after Laura. And it's fair to say that her DNA's in everything this company has ever done. We were a team. I didn't know she was cheating on me. Looking back at it, I was working all the time. I was traveling too much, and she grew resentful, angry. I went out to the house that day to surprise her. And instead, I will never get that out of my head as long as I live. I found her like that. My wife, my best friend, and that fucking yoga instructor. And everyone thinks I killed her, but the truth is, if I had found them alive, I wouldn't even have left her. I would have begged her to come back to me because I need her. People say I'm a genius. The code I wrote, they call it magic. Laura was the magic. She was the inspiration. Without her, I would still be sitting in my garage. I never could have killed her. Because without her, I have no magic. That's what you're dealing with, counsel. Can you work with that?
I can win with that.
You can win with that?
I can.
You can win with that next week?
I can.
Then you're hired.
Well,
We got it.
we got the case.
Lots of work to do, Lorna. We need to keep our heads.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lots of work. Tell Cisco to meet me at the office.
Mickey?
See you in a few.
You okay? Your eyes look like you're about to cry or something.
No, it's just allergies. Your eyes should be on the road, baby.
You really okay?
Never been better. Take the 10 up here, will you? Is something wrong?
Yeah. We're being followed.
Roasty. Only one left.
Still anyone's game.
This could be it. Come on. Yes, game over. I'm empty.
Not for long.
Oh, caramel apple.
Get treats from $4 only at Target. We're being followed. Black SUV a couple cars back, no front license plate.
You sure?
Not positive. But they pulled out right after us and they've been on us ever since. So we try and lose them?
Is that an option?
Works in Grand Theft Auto. Hang on. Not bad, huh?
You missed all the news trucks out front, but CNN called, the LA Times called. You are going to need a publicist.
No time for interviews. Isn't Cisco my investigator? This is Lorna. She pretty much runs the place. You put together that list? Prints from Jerry's files?
Yeah, it's on your desk.
So we bring in the dog every day?
He's still getting used to me working away from home. Aren't you, Vincent?
What up? You wanna hang out here for a while?
No, I'll grab coffee downstairs. Just call me when you need me.
Okay, sounds good.
Nice to meet you both.
Hey, you too, Izzy.
Considering you.
This girl for like 10 minutes.
I get gut feelings about people, you know this. Now, come on, let's start on Elliot. All I've seen is the prosecution's case. What do we have in the defense file?
Honestly, not much. A couple of statements, a witness list that you already have. That's about it.
Well, you mean to tell me Jerry Vincent was going to trial on the biggest case of his life? He had no defense at all?
Well, if he had one, it's not in that trial. Whoever killed him stole his laptop, so maybe it was on there.
Did he back that up?
Not here. Not in the cloud either.
What about at his house?
My source at the LAPD said they didn't find anything there either.
Mick, the judge called for a status conference the day after tomorrow. This could be the perfect opportunity to ask for a continuance.
I told you already, I can't do that. Elliot says...
It's a deal breaker, I know, but going to trial with nothing ought to be a deal breaker too.
I'll figure something out. You need me, I'm back here.
And there is just one other little thing.
Something else?
One of Jerry's cases. I've been trying to piece together his calendar, which is a total disaster. I'm just saying, it's terrible. I can't figure any part of it out.
What is it, Lord?
Okay. You're due back in court in 41 minutes in Inglewood.
Inglewood.
But on the bright side, at least there's a file.
I'm seriously beginning to regret this.
Don't worry, he thrives on this.
You're going with the grand jury instead of the prelim.
Well, I'm gonna keep this under wraps as long as I can. That way Soda doesn't see us come in like witnesses to get rattled. Just make sure you don't lose any.
Tie this up with a bow, Maggie. Ryan, what'd they say? Uh-huh. What? No, this is my biggest fundraiser. We need that room.
You like jazz?
Yeah, sometimes helps me think. My father used to like it.
He was a defense lawyer too, right? I looked you up. Had to know what I was getting myself into. see why you need a car and a driver going
Hey
to
everyone.
courthouses and stuff.
Hi. Hey Mikael, what's up? I can do every here.
What did you think of Jerry?
I can do every texture here.
Good lawyer?
I guess so.
But yeah, hi
Yeah,
guys.
expert, but he seemed pretty good to me.
I'm here working.
Pretty good lawyer wouldn't go to trial or nothing, would you? Hey.
Hey, yourself. Congratulations. Here, you got the Elliot case.
I guess those travels fast.
Especially around here.
I didn't ask for these mags. Judge Holder gave it to me.
Wow, she gave you the opportunity, but I bet it was that fat Mickey Holler charm that got Elliot to sign off.
Here's what you got, right? How's Haley?
She's fine. She got a bit freaked out when the cops showed up at your house.
Oh, yeah, Greg. It's a piece of work. Hey, can I ask you something? This prosecutor, Collins, I don't know him. That's what happened when you're out of the game for a year.
Mickey, don't.
I'm not asking for trade secrets, Max. It's just, what am I up against?
It's a high-profile murder. Who do you think they're gonna put on it?
Okay. It's always good.
Try undefeated. That's why they moved him up to major crimes.
Yeah, well, you know I love an undefeated prosecutor. And cocky. Trips him up every time.
Yeah. He's cocky. He's also prepared. You should be too. I gotta go, okay? Good luck.
All right.
So you still have the other young lady in the shop?
Yeah.
Coleman? Which one of you is Terrell Coleman? I'm Coleman. Who are you? My name is Mickey Holler. I'm your lawyer. Sorry to say this, but Jerry Vincent, he passed away.
Yeah, I saw on TV. Got himself shot. So what? Now I got you?
You want me?
You already paid Jerry.
And you already paid me?
Me? You a lawyer?
I am. I'm busy with a client right now. You mind? Sorry about that. So, they charged you with battery on a peace officer.
Maurice? I didn't lay a finger on that fool.
I'm sorry, Maurice?
Officer Granger.
You know him?
Of course I know him. We went to high school together. Motherfucker never forgave me for stealing his girlfriend in the 10th grade.
Yeah, hold on. The file says you got shut down selling bootleg t-shirts outside the USC game.
There's like half the city out there selling shit.
And you didn't push him.
Do I look like an idiot to you?
No, you did not.
Motherfucker, I push a cop. Say he pushed me.
When did he push you?
What do you mean, why he pushed me?
Why did he push you?
Okay, I might have said something about Chanel.
Who's Chanel?
The girlfriend, man. Keep up. What'd you say your name was?
It's Holler. Mickey Holler.
Okay, Mickey Holler is like this. Maurice hates me. And he's also a cop. So that's just my cross to bear. As my grandma used to say.
And you agreed to a plea of a year, correct?
Jerry said if I didn't take a year, I could do 3. Man, I got a daughter. Okay, I've been here too long already.
How old's your daughter?
11. Almost 12. She lives with the mother half the time. Well, all the time now. Jerry said if I plead, though, lockup would already served, right?
Is the heat on?
It's hot, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to say if I can take my sneakers off.
I'm so hot.
We're up next. Sit tight. I'm gonna ask for a continuance.
Is it cold outside?
It's just,
It wasn't feeling cold.
It wasn't cold. It's just, you know, that fall, you know.
I need you to call Trevor Elliot's office first thing and set up a meeting.
If I can't find anything in the file, maybe you can tell me something.
Oh, and before I forget, tell Cisco I need something for the new case. Terrell Coleman. I'll explain later.
Tell him yourself. We're gonna be here all night. Jerry's books are an even bigger mess than his calendar. And I'm gonna need access to his accounts.
Send an order to Judge Holder's clerk. I'll get her to sign it.
Listen, Lorna, I know you're just being protective.
But maybe lighten up about it.
Protective? Is that what you think? She parked her car in the garage this morning and then asked me if we validated. Millennials, they're the worst.
All right.
You sure it's the same SUV?
If I were sure, I'd be a hell of a lot more for you, Cal.
I'll look into it, but if you couldn't grab the plate number, there's not much I can do.
No, I need you to focus on Trevor, Elliot.
That reminds me. Last night, when Laura was going over Jerry's book, she found a bunch of payments to the Investigator.
Anybody we know?
I don't think so. Bruce Carlin, ex-LAPD. On the payment visit, see if he knows anything.
All right, after that, I need you to look into something else for me. The boyfriend, beyond rails.
The yoga instructor.
Yeah, cops got tunnel vision. They zeroed in on Elliot right away. He was the obvious suspect. There was a second victim.
You thinking Rails was the target instead of Elliot's wife?
Thinking I need something to defend my client with Cisco.
I have the order you requested. This will grant you access to all of Mr. Vincent's business accounts.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It seems you've inherited quite a thriving practice. Naturally, I expect you to be on top of all of those cases, not just Trevor Elliot.
Yeah.
Of course, Your Honor.
She still smoking.
Was there something else?
Just one thing, Your Honor. It's about the police. You were right about them trying to get into Jerry's files. Put a stop to that immediately.
I should hope so.
The thing is, the lead detective, his name is Griggs, Raymond Griggs, and, well, he made a good point. He said the evidence suggests that Jerry's murder wasn't random, like me, one of his clients. Now, I know I can't give the police access to Jerry's files, so my investigator and I went through them looking for any red flags.
Red flags?
Clients who made threats against Jerry or angry family members.
And you want to give this list to the LAPD? That would still be violating client confidentiality.
Not
Hey
necessarily.
everyone, thank you for tuning in.
If a lawyer believes there's an imminent threat to his life.
Hi Chelsea.
Now, Detective Briggs thinks the identity of Jerry's killer might be in his files. And,
Yes guys, where are you located?
Well, those are not
I'm
my
in
files,
New York
so
currently.
His threat is my threat.
Currently in New York.
I took the liberty of drafting another order.
I don't like this. That said, I do appreciate your situation. But for
Welcome
your
from
sake,
Germany.
Mr. Haller, I sincerely hope that Detective Briggs is barking up the wrong tree.
You hear me talking, I'm on Facebook. No, YouTube. Big up from Germany.
Nice car.
Not for sale.
I work for Mickey Haller. Guy took over Jerry Vincent's clients.
Sounds about right. I never met Haller. I remember his old man, though. Does he pay well?
Well enough.
So you want to know about Jerry's cases, is that it?
Mostly Trevor Elliot. He's the whale. You working on that?
Only at first. Jerry pulled me off it.
Why?
Hell if I know. Whatever he was putting together for Elliot, kept it quiet, even from me.
So you have no idea what he was planning as a defense?
What did I just say? I'm sorry. Whole thing has me a little rattled, you know? 1 minute.
Chelsea, are you in the US?
The next minute.
So my boss has reason to be worried?
I don't know. All I know is the last few weeks, Jerry was acting funny. Like he was scared of something. Or someone. Now he's gone. So you tell me if there's something to be worried about.
Thanks to Keurig, my coffee runs now involve no running at all. So this is my new iced coffee run. I can get all my coffee shop favorites from lattes to iced refreshers.
It's not too cold now. But I bet the temperature dropped now. It might be cooler now. Cooler. But it wasn't that bad this morning. It wasn't so bad this morning. Where are you located, G? Oh, Germany. What's the weather over there?
You see, passion is the engine of the story. Our story.
I want to understanding degrees. If it says Celsius, I won't know.
Knock, knock.
I can't see
It's a
my
traffic case
temperature
coming.
here.
Like
Well, I
pulling
think
teeth.
it's maybe in the 50s.
Generals on the warpath.
Maybe it's in the 40s now.
The election's only gonna get worse.
Well, what's the weather like over
Wanna grab
Germany?
coffee downstairs? What?
I'm just trying to figure out your game.
Everyone just drop a
Or do you
location.
really expect me to believe that you're standing in my doorway to ask me
I'm
about
in
my
New York
case?
City.
Okay. Fine.
NYC.
It's no secret that your ex-husband took over the Elliot trial. I just don't want anything to be awkward, that's all.
Why would it be awkward? It was 2 dates, Jack. No big deal.
How much is it over there?
Impression, that's good.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I told him, which is he's good, very good.
As
So are
always.
you. So
it's
gonna
cold
come
now.
down to who has the best case.
Are you getting snow now? Yet? When does it start snowing over
Your
in
ex,
Germany?
I mean, I looked him up and it doesn't seem like he's handled anything for almost a year now.
No. Just took some time off. How'd you get back to this?
Of course. Maggie McPherce.
But pick up yourself, guys. Pick up yourself. Cold and rainy, snow in November. Oh, that's a long snow. Depression kicking. Travel to the Caribbean if you can. Go on a cruise or something. Try a cruise. Or just go to the Caribbean somewhere.
What's wrong?
We got the access to Jerry's business accounts. But look, remember I told you he took a $625,000 retainer from Elliot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there it is. But then there's all these withdrawals. It's almost gone.
What the hell did he spend it on?
Rent, overhead, whatever. But most went into his personal accounts. Salary advance.
We don't have access to those.
Nope.
No, I'm not in Atlanta. I'm in New York, Maryland, Baltimore.
Nick, there's one other thing I've been meaning to
Oh,
bring
sorry,
up.
sorry, sorry.
Elliot?
Nothing.
No, it's not about work. Well, it's kind of about work, but
It's New York or Baltimore,
told you.
Maryland.
Okay, you blame him? You didn't think you ever get around to it.
there's just been so much going on, and I didn't want to make things weird.
Hold on. There is a lot going on right now. Okay? This is
Yeah.
part of it.
So I'm doing regular Boxbraids. You know, regular Boxbraids are not in Sam that much now.
Not exactly a social club.
But still do regular Boxbraids.
I'm not saying he's not a great guy. He is a great guy. The best. It's not making you honor or anything.
I'm just installing now to finish the ends later on.
Now I'm the one being overprotective. I'm happy for you. For both of you. Really am. What? Forget it. You get anything useful from Carlin?
On Elliot? No. On Jerry.
What about Jerry?
Carlin said he was acting scared, but one PI to another. Carlin didn't want
What do you know about P. Diddy? You watch the news over there? American, what's going on with America? Well, guess what? I can't answer that one.
It's in the files.
Even though I'm here, but
Serves the police channel.
you know, everybody's going through
I was hoping you might show
what they're going through.
The cops are down. It's exactly the same. Why was Jerry going to put this into evidence? This witness list. This guy has a death from the Malibu Sheriff's Station.
Secrets coming out now.
He's got this ballistics expert, Dr. Oslanian.
No, I talked to her. Jerry never
Everybody's
even
secret coming out.
What?
She won't agree to testify or even write a report until she knows what she's dealing with, and Jerry never sent it to her.
You're kidding me. You got me that appointment with Trevor?
That's the other thing. His office called and said he's going to be tied up in meetings all day. His new game's coming out. He said he will see you at the status conference tomorrow.
Tomorrow. What, does this guy realize he's on trial for murder in a week? Whatever, I gotta go.
There's only so much you can do for the guy, right? I mean, you can only work with what you got. You
Everybody
You know what the
going
problem
on.
is with taking a high-profile case? It's not about the money. You gotta win. Cochran, Shapiro, the Dream Team, they aren't legends because they got OJ. They're
I feel
legends
like
because they won.
I think some of it is true, but not all. Some of it is true, but not all.
I'm telling you, he thrives on this.
Some of it is true. Because, I mean...
Hey, everything okay?
Yeah, I'm just doing this grand jury thing. Listen, I know this is really last minute.
I guess he was trying to change, because he changed his name to Love.
Yeah, what time?
3 o'clock. If you can't do it, it's okay. Just tell me and I can figure something else out.
No, I can do it. I'll bring it by your place later.
Great. Okay, thanks.
Listen, I'm just gonna say that you really must be in a bind. Either that or you're starting to trust me now.
3 o'clock. All early. I mean it. Bye.
It doesn't hurt the roots because of things. No, it's not, you know. It's not hurting. It's a grip, but it's not.
I answered.
What's this?
Like I can't give you access to Jerry Vincent's
It's just firm.
the next best thing.
It's not tight.
But everybody's like, right, we can find.
So she won't be having a headache when I'm done.
Really? So I figured
You can tell when somebody's in pain or not.
So you say? Yeah, so I say. But this is the only thing the judge would go for. So
You can tell when somebody's in pain or not. Just know it's secure. It's not going anywhere.
I need something first.
But it's not
Trevor,
tight. Some people's head is more tender. So if you're someone who don't get braids a lot,
Your type usually comes up.
but naturally, some people naturally just have tender head.
There's not much in the files, and from what I got,
No matter how you touch it, they're gonna crash.
It doesn't matter. I just want to know what you do know. I'm not asking for anything confidential.
Some people have sensitive
For
skin.
example, it would be a standard procedure to run the GPS and
So
Jerry's.
no, it's
So
not.
it's been recent. So
not.
anywhere unusual that might
Right.
point me in a direction I wouldn't think of.
Just secure.
You got some sort of balls on you, know that?
I have been told, yes.
Alright, fine. There's nothing that can
I mean, if you guys want to learn how to plait, I did a live showing you how to plait, so you can watch that.
These poker places in South LA. Jerry liked to
It's
gamble
good. I
much.
have a customer do.
Not that I ever saw.
I went to this place 3 different times.
So
last
to relax
month.
the hair.
Checked it out, couldn't
You
find
see
it
how
on Trevor.
it's
Man
kind of
was a
stiff
defense
now?
lawyer.
It relaxes the
Find
hair.
something like this.
It just gets seamless finish.
I really don't give a shit.
So it makes the hair lighter. Not lighter, but yeah. It just gets more relaxed look. That's why you dip it in hot water. You're welcome.
Sure you're okay? I'm almost done here. I can swing by.
Trust me, honey, this is so not your scene.
So yeah, that's why you see people dipping their hair in hot water.
Hey, great class.
I'm glad you
Makes
enjoyed it.
the braids flowy.
Studio's over on Rose, right?
Hi, Chelsea. Welcome back.
Nose ring? Oh, that's so cool. I thought about getting one of those. There was a guy that used to teach there. What's his name? Like Johan or something?
Jan Reels, yeah. I'm afraid he,
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
But yeah.
I'm not very good at this, so I'm just going to be honest. I work for the lawyer representing Trevor Elliot.
Yeah, I answered her just now.
Wow.
Makes the hair relax.
Seriously? I'm so sorry to show up like
More
this.
flowy.
We're just doing our job, and that includes looking into everything.
That other lawyer tried this too, you know.
Wait, who? Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry. I told him to get the hell away from me. The same goes for you.
You know he's dead, right?
Who?
Jerry. He was shot in his garage 3 nights ago. That's how we got the case.
What about the water,
For being
Chelsea?
But there's something really weird going on here, and if that's the case, don't you owe it to Jan to get to the bottom of it?
Have you ever noticed how tourism commercials use camera angles to make things look big and exciting? They make you think, wow, that looks like an epic
How much do you
vacation.
charge? I mean, I have a website. I don't want to say it on here,
Hold on.
but
You don't
prices
need
go
to
by
care much to make this vacation
the
look
size
exciting,
and
but
length.
it actually is.
So it depends on the size and length of what you want.
Go get your own.
You know, the size, if it's smaller, it takes a longer time. The length also takes a longer time. So it depends.
Boyfriend might be in play.
It depends on what style
Some yoga
and so
place in
forth.
Venice. Some lady named
Krisha.
Krisha Gold, yeah.
Depends on what you're getting done.
In a little bed for me and yoga.
Oh, come on, Cisco. Nobody does a trick pose like you.
Yeah. Well, she wasn't happy to talk to Charm, and this Krisha gave up a bunch of Reels' old stuff.
And?
It turns out Laura Elliot wasn't the only married woman to whom Rills was giving private lessons.
Now we're getting somewhere. See, if there's one jealous husband.
Also, how long do you keep them in? Oh,
Krisha said that Jerry was
6 weeks. Some people go for 2 months.
What if you didn't want the prosecutor to see it?
It's that easy. Get up and go style.
What Jerry was capable of.
Thank you.
right. Stay on it.
Serena?
Get those photos, I see.
Is Serena?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Good, perfect. All right, thanks. Listen, I gotta call you back, okay? How was your day, Mika?
Oh, I'm
Is
sorry.
it Serena?
How was school?
No. It was good.
It's great. Sorry for the mess. I don't usually have guests.
It's fine.
Is that how you pronounce the
You're
name?
always right.
Serena Green.
Oh, shit. Please don't look at that.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you represent, like, murders and stuff. I get it. Just the alarm rings home from work.
Like what?
Do you have blunt ends?
It's just, I'm not a kid.
I mean, it depends on how it's braided.
Doesn't mean I have to like it, though.
I'll have fuzzy bits at the
Don't tell your
end.
mom I said shit either.
So, you're my dad's new driver? That's me.
You mean the
What are you in
roots?
for?
Bailey.
Or the
You always
ends?
hire your clients to drive
Instead of
yourself.
base.
I
The
am
base.
happy to say I've never had to do hard time against your father.
Sweet.
We're looking busy.
We're gonna need to go to Inglewood first to be on time.
Honey, I'm late for a court. You mind if Izzy drops
I
me
give my
off?
hairdresser a
Takes you to
slice
the
of.
office. You get him with Lord until I get back?
So you have an actual office
Nice.
That's
That's
all
nice
right.
of you.
Temporary, I think.
It's very nice of you.
Have a better
Key lime pie. Okay. You bake it? Did you bake that cake?
You okay? You seem nervous.
I am nervous. I'm about the case. I want my daughter watching me. She's never done that before, you know?
Welcome, Mark.
What?
Nothing.
You work at a restaurant, Mom?
It's nice. You care what she thinks about you.
Mom is a prosecutor.
Oh, yeah,
It's
restaurant.
complicated. Now, here,
What kind of restaurant is it?
I'll be popping pills like Tic Tacs.
I hear that. Hey, can I ask you something?
Oh, this is straight back. No color.
Laura doesn't trust me.
I don't want too much color in it.
She's your ex-wife too.
There's a hint of
Yeah,
color.
that was a mistake, and we both
When I
know
do
it.
now, too much
It's
color.
just as a rebound from Meg.
And now Lorna's marrying your
Thank
investigator.
you.
Like I said, it's complicated. It's not that she doesn't trust you. She does. She just worries about me, that's all.
Ready?
Yeah, come on.
47922, the people versus Terrell Coleman.
So, Mr. Holland, you had a chance to kick the tires on Mr. Coleman's plea agreement? Are we ready to sign off on that
Maryland.
today?
There's not gonna be a plea, Your Honor.
MD's
Mr. Coleman
Maryland.
has decided to go to trial after all.
Your Honor.
I'll try to find someone who can
Mr.
do
Holland, that is your client's
his
right. But I will have
Oh.
to give Mr. Choi time to...
Yeah, as I said, it depends on what you get in there. Because if you go to that, if I tell you one thing and that person tells you something else, then it's gonna cause
Officer Granger's
problems.
body camera was malfunctioning that day, Your Honor.
Right, if Officer Granger says. Now, luckily, there's an ATM with a camera just across from where this alleged altercation occurred.
Because I wouldn't want to lose somebody's hair
Your Honor, the people
and
welcome any footage Mr. Holler wishes to present.
they go somewhere else and say, oh, this is what I paid here. No, that's not how it works.
Mr. Choi.
Yeah, Maryland. That's the state, Maryland.
Why, of course, Mr. Choi. The court is made entirely of time.
What's happening?
That's the state. It's like 3.5 hours from New York driving.
Okay, time served. Only if you drop down to someone.
It's 3.5.
Exclude double thing from his record.
So sometime you'll see me go like here
I believe we've
or
got
home.
one agreement after all.
I'm trying to set up a home salon right now because I already have this suite here in New York.
I'll never make a mistake. Anything you need, I'm there. Hopefully I won't have to take you up on that. You never know.
So you think there's a camera on the ATM down there?
Who's this? I never lied to the courts, bro. Now what's on that camera? That I have no idea.
So what's on the flash drive?
I'm sure they have
That's just some
5.
music my dad used to like.
How many states?
You see her?
Oh, what's the name of
That's my
them?
daughter over there.
I think over here, is there 52 states? Actually? They have 52 states over here. And traveling to some states is like going to another country. I couldn't believe it, but that's how it goes.
Already did? Good. If you want to jump on that, that'd be great. Just half an hour, okay? You got school.
Love you, honey.
Yeah, 52 states.
Thanks again for helping out.
Are you kidding me? Anytime. You know you don't have to hide the evidence, Max. Just because I'm in recovery doesn't mean you can't have a glass of Cabernet.
Okay. So Haley saw you in court today.
Why, you want me to call you first? Is it kind of busy, man?
No, I'm just being a nervous mom. How's Trevor Elliot coming?
It's good. You know you never did tell me who the lucky guy was?
What lucky guy?
You know, the other night, when I picked up Haley, you looked all nice. Just assumed. What? Am I not still allowed to get
King.
over Johnny's here?
Do that man's here and stuff.
And B,
I'm riding and whistling.
like you're not out on Tinder.
Where you live?
Whatever.
Do you live in? Yeah, I live in
That's what
Baltimore.
you think I do? You like my profile, didn't you?
I live in Baltimore.
Mickey, it wasn't a date. It was a parent-teacher conference.
Oh, shit, Max, come on. You should have told me. Could have gone together and...
Mickey.
Yeah, most times I can't focus.
I get it, you're not ready for that.
I try my best. Well, I'm trying my best now because usually I'll just go live and just work straight. Because reading and working is like, oh, it's like multitasking, but yeah, I'm trying my best.
Anyway, I need you.
Mr. King, Cannon. But yeah, you can get braids without tension, like no pain, right? Also, in a couple of days, you can put it up.
Tell me you got something.
Well, sort of. I was printing Jerry's account
If it
ledger,
was not
and I
less
realized
braids, now
I
you
couldn't
can
access
put
the
it
memory of
up
the
right
printer,
away.
find out what the last thing Jerry printed was.
Yes, good thinking, Lorna.
Thank
Don't
you.
get all happy yet. The day Jerry was killed, they printed a motion for continuance in the Trevor Elliot case.
So he was gonna ask for a continuance after all.
But he never filed it.
Might have been in the stuff that was stolen from his car.
He was gonna file it the next day, but he never got the chance. Jerry gave him the time because he didn't have shit. Neither did I.
Breakage? No. Excuse me. No, it doesn't. I mean, taking out braids, you'll have dead hair. I think everybody here sheds after a while, but the roots, no. As I said, it's not tight where I'm gripping the roots, and then tomorrow you'll see bumps. No, it's not that tight. Yes, I do crochet braids. I do crochet. I do the individual lock. And I also do the loose curls. And the crochet. The only thing I don't do weaves. I don't do weaves and wigs. No, I never got I never liked doing that. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't have the passion to do that.
I've had to receive a motion for continuance.
Do braids. And doing braids, you have to have patience. It's a lot of patience, but yeah, once you get the swing of it, it's good.
Especially given Mr. Holler's situation.
What situation is that?
Well, Mr. Holler has been away from the practice of law for quite some time. I don't want to cast aspersions, but it's my understanding that his absence was due to his recovery from a substance abuse issue.
Mr. Collins, that's enough.
Your Honor, this is outrageous. That is confidential, not to mention
But yeah,
Irrelevant.
breathing,
Goes directly to the potential motion for a new
breathing has to go together.
Enough.
Well, from my experience.
The stenographer will strike that last exchange.
From my
Mr.
experience
Collins,
of doing
one more word, and I promise you will not be that.
braids with
Mr. Holler,
clients.
the court is offering you a continuance. And clearly the people are in agreement. So?
I feel like what damages here is heat. A lot of heat. So if you're somebody who always gets a blow,
I have no choice.
No, I do not
I get
want
clients
to
who
continue with Your Honor. I
do
don't want
blowouts and they
I'm sorry.
have you can see literally see it
In this session,
burn.
and in every session, you will allow your lawyer to speak for you unless I say
It's like
otherwise.
burn.
Do you understand me?
Judge, I'm with my
You
client.
can also still smell it, and that's after washing. It's like heat,
What are you doing?
like
I
excessive
told
heat
you we go to
when you
trial
blow your
schedule.
hair straight
I'm telling you, that's a mistake. I
often.
need more time that I can't give you.
And also color, because after a while, that breakage is bad.
What do you mean?
I mean, we are
Color?
talking about
Yeah,
whether
I have a
or
lot
not
of clients who, after a while, they just see shedding. The color
and
shedding.
you couldn't make time to meet with me.
Shed.
You wouldn't even
And
consider
they have to start
delay.
over. So coloring is something that, yeah, even if you treat it here, after a while, your hair gonna go. And you have to start over.
I
That's
have
it.
lost everything that matters to me.
I like to fly.
Almost everything. The one thing that I have left is my legacy. The technology I created. The company Laura and I built from.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
I negotiated a deal with you. A very lucrative one for my company to be acquired, for our technology to be licensed
So a
all
lot
across
of
the
bleaching
nation.
and
That
stuff
deal
will
is how I
damage
submit
your
my
hair.
placement history. That deal is how my investors get paid.
And a lot of people always
But if
bleach your hair and then
this
color
goes
it,
on any longer,
which is a
or
big
God
mistake.
forbid we lose, that deal goes away. And then I really will have lost.
No, permanent. Then color.
But that's not gonna happen.
It's crazy. What people
Because
do.
you need this just as much as I do. This is your one shot. So you better take it. Or I will find someone else who will, even if I have to represent myself.
Hold on, I can't see. I know there's many different types of hair, so yeah.
So?
Someone say.
We'll be ready for trial next week, Your Honor. You sure?
I'm so used to this. I have been doing braids for a long time. So these hands are so accustomed to braiding. Thank God. Knock on board. No pain. Nothing.
Just call me back, will you?
I'm just used to it. It's accustomed. So I was home for a week and I felt like here, but it's because my hand was like working. So once I start working, it's gone.
This chair was just an act. And those us.
Yeah. Over time too, yeah, different texture here. And over time you learn how to do it too. For me, it's been practice. So I know how to handle each texture when it comes to like braiding and stuff, right?
I'm thinking Brett and Jerry might have had a more personal relationship, if you catch my drift.
Patience and time.
Lorna, keep her there.
Patience and practice. Is there a blessing? That's a blessing. Yeah, for real. Because I've heard people say they get issues, but thank God.
He was a good man. You know? He was a really nice man.
He was. He was a really nice man.
Thank God.
He was a really,
There's no
really
pain.
good lawyer, and that's why there's no way Jerry would go to trial with nothing. He had to have something. And I owe it to his client to do the best job I can. And that's what Jerry would want, right? So please, I need you to think really hard. If Jerry ever said anything to you, maybe, I don't know, maybe outside the office?
The only thing he ever said was that he had a magic bullet.
What was that again?
Thank you.
A couple weeks ago, before I went to see my mother.
Yeah,
I woke
so.
up one night and Jerry wasn't there. Yeah. I don't want to shock you. But by then we were spending most nights together.
Yeah, she is.
He said he couldn't sleep.
Majority of my clients,
Something he had to do for the
they sleep.
So excited. And I asked him what it was, and he said, the less I knew, the better. All he would tell me was that he had this magic bullet. I'm sorry, I don't even know what that means.
Majority of them are asleep. But yes, guys, if you're here, leave me a like. If you're watching, if you've been watching for a while, just hit the like button. If you've been here, and if you don't know where the like button is, I think it's on the top right. You see 3 dots. I think because I can't see it on mine. I can't see it, so it's on the top right. Just click those, and you see the thumbs up. Just give me a like.
Yes. Where are you going?
I think better on the road.
If you think I'm doing a good job, give me a thumbs up. Yeah.
You okay? You're being awful quiet.
I'm good. Better than good. Here, plug this in, please. Console right there.
Is there anybody here from England? England, no. It's late now, though. England. Where are you from, Chelsea?
Anybody following us today?
Where are you located?
Nope.
Not today. All clear.
Outstanding. Take the freeway on your way.
One thing I know, in court, success is all about momentum. Before you can win, you gotta act like you can win, which means you gotta believe you can win.
But what if you don't?
Then you better fake it till you make it.
Caller? ¿Tienes algo, güey? ¿Qué pasa, Luis? I haven't seen you forever. Where have you been? Oh, you know, been around.
Long time no see. How's it going? Oh, it's, I'm killing it, man. I just got a drug case kicked. Oh, shit. The crime lab is so backed up, some of the techs were dry labbing. Hey, listen, we're getting together for dinner later over at Casey's. Let's stop by.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, and hey, if you need a second chair in the Elliot case,
Keep in mind, buddy. Hey, let's catch a Dodgers game soon, all right?
you got it.
7224, People versus Kimberly Wagstaff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mickey Holler for the defendant. Your Honor, I'm afraid Ms. Wagstaff used her one phone call on me just a couple hours ago, so I apologize, but I haven't been able to see a police report yet.
Come on.
That's it, Mama.
Ms. Wagstaff, you are charged with a violation of Penal Code 647A, commonly known as lewd conduct. How do you wish to plead?
The human body is beautiful, Your Honor.
Undoubtedly. Would that be guilty?
Your Honor, may I have a moment to confer with my client, please?
Would it matter if I said no?
Thank you so much for coming. I really want us to call. No one is answering.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been out of commission for a while. So what are we talking about here?
How uptight this country is. I mean, in Europe, everyone walks around on the beach topless.
Kim, come on. This is what, your seventh offense? You're gonna ask for cash bail this time, so unless you get an extra couple of grand on you.
Couple of grand?
Yes.
Mickey, I have to get out of here today. I have a thesis defense on Friday.
Thesis. What is it about?
Randomization in numerical linear algebra.
All right, let me try something. Your Honor, I'm afraid it's impossible for my client to plead when there's no offense alleged.
Nice try. But the offense is clearly alleged. Sunbathing topless on a public beach, despite repeated past warnings.
Yeah, but according to the police report, the officer arrived and found Ms. Wagstaff in the water up to her neck, and there's no record of any complaint prior to that moment.
So?
So, by ordering her out of the water, the officer created the very offense with which my client is charged.
You're kidding me, right? First of all, that's a question for a jury.
If Your Honor really thinks that's the best use of judicial resources.
Do you have a witness who could testify that they were offended by Miss Wagstaff before the officer ordered her out of the water?
Not at the moment, Your Honor.
Do you know what this is? It's my docket for today. Miss Wagstaff, keep your damn top on from now on. Charge dismissed.
Thank you so much. You are a lifesaver. Listen, can we work out with a payment plan or a student discount or something?
Or I will be in touch. Please, Kim, just use your head next time. It's obviously in good working order, right?
Oh, I'm just so happy you're back.
Yeah, me too. It's been a little rough, you know. I've been getting back on my feet. Come on.
Mr. Holler,
Yes, Your Honor.
it seems I have you back in my courtroom again this afternoon. What an unexpected treat.
For which case is this, Your Honor?
People versus Eli Wims. It's one of Mr. Vincent's cases. I'm assuming you will handle this as well?
Yes. Mr. Wims. Of course, Your Honor. I'll be there. I'll be here, Your Honor. Thank you.
Come on, hello, cases.
Who the fuck is Eli Wims? Mona, I thought you said you had Jerry's calendar under control.
There's nothing in the calendar, Mac. There's not even a file, and I've looked through these twice.
What do you mean there's no file?
You heard me. There's nothing anywhere in this office with the name Eli Wims on it.
All right, just find out whatever you can, all right? I'll be there in an hour.
And so you work in a nursing facility?
Oh, this man practicing
Facility
case.
owned by this man?
Yeah, he's a lawyer. But,
No, the guy who don't have anything in his file, the Jerry or whoever.
Yes.
Mr. Lareska, can you explain to the grand jury, please, what you've observed regarding these workers?
A bus would come in the morning. Maybe 25 people. They kept them separate from the rest of us.
They?
The people who watch over them. People who work for Mr. Silver.
And are these workers treated the same as the rest of you?
No. They were scared. If they talked to us in English or Tagalog, someone would tell them not to. At lunch, they ate the scraps the patients left on their plates.
Mr. Lareska, when you get your paycheck on payday, have you ever seen any of these workers get paid?
No. Never.
Soto's leaving. He booked a flight for the Philippines.
You think he heard about the grand jury? It's under seal.
No, it looks like a regular business trip, but once they return the indictment, it's public, he'll know.
And if he's out of the country, we'll never get him back. Damn it. Okay. I've got my star witness on the stand. We'll just get him to return the indictment today.
Check everything enough?
Isn't good enough to be an assisting warden. I've been building this case for 6 months. I'm not going to stop now.
Okay, keep me posted.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. We're done.
Detective Langford.
Huh. You two have a case together?
See that? He's 5'6" and a hell of a soccer player.
Look at that. Learn something new every day, don't you?
Because you do.
I'll be in touch.
I take you two know each other. Is there anyone in my life you haven't pissed off?
It's not my fault the guy's an asshole. All right, just be careful with him. Don't trust him.
Hey, there's a cop in LA you do trust.
No, I keep looking.
Where are you located, Serena?
I didn't say anything going into the packet, okay?
Yeah, well, you seem to have a pretty good idea. I spent the last 6 months getting clean.
It's not exactly a secret, Vicky. This place is like high school with bailiffs. I think with you heard along
If Collins wants to play, we'll play.
that. He wants to win. Same as you. I gotta go. See you at the game Saturday? Haley's time.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It's Christmas.
Hey, well, we should just go for pizza after, like we used to.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, come on, Maggie. You love that place. You can order cannoli, then I'll eat it, like I used to.
I said, we'll see. Okay?
Oh, Serena's from. Serena, if you're located in Maryland.
Speaking of cops, I don't trust.
Feelings mutual.
That would be good.
Especially when you keep holding out on them.
It's not too far from me.
That suspect list you gave me was a dead end. What are you protecting one of your new clients?
Oh, you're unbelievable, you know that? I bent over backwards to get you that list. And you got something real to ask me? You're just gonna bitch and moan, because I got shit to do.
Take a look at this. I got it from a traffic camera outside Jerry's building right around the time he was shot.
So you got a suspect?
Maybe. You look familiar?
No, not to me. Jerry's old assistant is coming by to pick up the rest of her stuff. Let me take a picture.
No way. It's our first solid lead we've had. Not letting you run around with it. Bring it by the office later.
Suit yourself.
Got murder trials to prepare for.
Yeah, Trevor Elliot. Funny. His lawyer got killed. He didn't. Keep that in mind if I were you.
Just a docket entry. Attempted murder of a police officer, multiple counts.
Multiple? Oh, that's ambitious.
They brought him in from Delmar County Mental Health.
Yeah, Jerry must have sent him over for a psych evaluation.
There is some good news. The prosecutor is Joanne Giorgetti. Is she still Haley's soccer coach?
Yeah, that relationship is a bit delicate. Yeah, I still don't understand why there's no file on this guy.
My theory is that it was in Jerry's briefcase the night he was killed. That's why it's not here.
That Jerry, no?
He asked me to get a hold of Trevor Elliot. He has set aside the whole day tomorrow. I'm still getting used to working out in an actual office.
What's all this?
He wanted the rundown on the wife's boyfriend. Jan Rill is the yoga teacher.
And?
We've gone through all his stuff, but nothing definitive.
I don't need definitive. I'll take plausible. Tell me you got something for me.
To find something.
What is this?
This is the security footage from outside the casino that Jerry Vincent kept going to. There. There's Jerry.
Who's the other guy? What papers did he just hand over?
No idea. Cops are trying to ID him, but nothing just yet. But at least we know Jerry wasn't gambling.
Where'd you find this?
My source at the LAPD betting I don't know. Think it's got anything to do with Trevor?
I mean, I've been over that file 100 times. Jerry had a magic bullet. I sure as hell can't find it.
Yeah, well, that's something else. Remember him? Bruce Carlin.
Jerry's investigator?
Yeah, he's in the wind. Whereabouts unknown. Apparently your buddy Griggs put the word out on him, but so far nothing. He even left his Corvette, which tells me he doesn't want to be found. Thing is, Groen has an alibi. Cops know he didn't kill Jerry.
Why did you run?
Maybe he knows who did. And maybe whoever it is caught up with him.
No, I was active. I was an athlete. What kind of crochet here you want to install, Serena? Like braided? The braided ones? Or curls with this color? I did track until until 2015. I stopped running track in 2015. I was like, oh my god, time flies. I did college track. So yeah, I run track.
Something else?
Yeah. This whole case is weird, Nick. You working here late at night, I don't like it.
I can take care of myself.
I was an athlete. I was also really active in the gym.
What is that, lunch? Ah, Jesus, Cisco.
Alright guys, I have to so I have to go now because my phone is dying. So guys, I have to go. Maybe when I'm finishing up I might come back, but I have to go now. So thank you for being here with me. Leave a like, guys. Thank you for commenting. Bye. I have to charge my phone now. So I'll see you guys.